Story begins with a terrifying island. We are shown the old streets of humans lying in dense jungles, and it is said that this is the state of any person who comes to this island. He cannot go back from here because this island is ruled by terrifying monsters which hunt humans. And now the government is also fed up with these monsters. Big hunters could not hunt these monsters, and the hands of the monsters gave their lives. After that, now the hunters had also refused to go to that island. That's why the government made a plan that now whoever goes there and hunts those monsters, then they will be given such a big reward that they will sit on their back and eat. That's why a group of hunters gets off this island by helicopter. In this group there are 4 companions of Murphy and Murphy. Murphy is their leader along with being a retired commander. He is also a very big hunter. The second member of his team is Jessie. She is also from a hunter family. Her dad was a very big hunter, and she herself wants to become a very big hunter, and she wants to kill that monster and make her name. She also has a photographer with her. She has nothing to do with hunting, but he wants to get a picture of a monster. Or he was able to capture that moment when these people would be hunting that monster, and just because he has a picture of such a monster, he will become a very big photographer and his future will change completely. The other 2 people have come here for money. Murphy has also given them some training. The cameraman and the other 2 people are more afraid of walking in the jungle because everywhere there were rotten corpses lying around. Murphy gives everyone courage here, and these people reach the base camp on foot. But when they go here, they wake up. Now, there was nothing to eat at the base camp, and there was no weapon left. These people start panicking, but Murphy gives them courage once again and says that we are hunters. We find a solution to every problem. We will also arrange our own food here, and they will also hunt. Here Charlie was very scared because now he did not want to go out of this base camp because the solution he had seen of the island. After that, he was not able to breathe because of fear. Murphy taunts him and gives him the emergency button and says that if you are too scared, then I will come in a helicopter and rescue you and take you from here. Now Alex and Jessie leave with Murphy to look for food outside. Murphy tells his companions to look for food. I will put some traps here. While passing through these talks, they feel that someone is behind them. These people get scared and come into their defensive mode. When they were looking around with guns, they came to know that there was another hunter behind the trees who had come to hunt the monster. At this time, he was very angry and was also looking weak. These people come to know that the hunter's name is Sam, and Sam tells them that he has not eaten anything for many days. He had come to hunt this monster with his team, but the monsters killed his entire group, and now he is on the hunt for revenge. And to take revenge on his companions, he wants to kill the monsters at any cost. Murphy tells him that you can join us, but it turns out that Sam was also greedy. He says that I do not want to share the reward money with you, that's why I will hunt it alone. He wants to show us that Sam, who was running in the jungle, he feels someone's presence behind him. At first he felt that someone from Murphy's group, but here the fear began to increase. Suddenly something invisible attacked him from behind, and here we could only hear his scream. Murphy had also heard his scream, and he understood that the monster was nearby. He goes to find him. While here, Jessie and Alex take their prey and go to their camp. As soon as they reached the camp, they had lost consciousness. The monster outside the camp was already waiting for them. This terrifying black-looking monster, whose body was almost like a human, with legs and arms. He attacks them and tries to kill them, but Jessie takes out his weapon and tries to kill him. They could not fight the monster properly. The monster is heavy on them. He even injures Alex's leg. Jessie fires a fire to save Alex and manages to scare the monster away from here. But after a while, the monster comes after them again. Jesse's other companion comes out, and with the help of Alex, they bring Alex inside and close all the windows and doors of this base camp so that the monster can't come inside. Here Alex's condition also deteriorates because a lot of blood had flowed from his wounds. They could not even go out of the camp because the monster was outside. But if they had stayed hidden here, then Alex's life would have been lost. These people think of a way to go out and try to contact Charlie. They know that Charlie is outside right now and is hiding somewhere. They tell Charlie to be brave and look outside and tell us where the monster is. We will kill him. But out of fear, Charlie did not have the courage to open his eyes. Like a pigeon, he was sitting with his eyes closed, as if closing his eyes would not kill the monster. After encouraging Jesse a lot, finally Charlie looks up and tells these people that there is a human head in the hands of the monster and he is dancing with it. The monster now throws the head on the CCTV camera and these people can also see the head inside and get scared. Jesse understands from this work that the monster wants to play with them before killing them and wants to torment them. At this time, the monster was very close to their cameras. Jesse notices that he is on Charlie's target and tells Charlie to be brave and shoot him, but Charlie did not have the courage. Here his other companion quickly calls Murphy and tells him about the monster and also tells him that he is outside the base camp. Murphy also runs towards the base camp, hearing Murphy's running voice. The monster was now attracted to Murphy. Suddenly he comes in front of Murphy and Murphy is also surprised to see him to save himself. As soon as he stepped back, he got stuck in his own trap and his leg was badly injured. He screamed in pain. Now the monster was about to attack him, but he started saving himself. Murphy's scream had reached the base camp and these people were also scared. They also felt that Murphy had become his prey. During all this, Alex, who was unconscious before, he also comes to his senses. And all this tells him about the situation here. Alex, who was a very good hunter before, he came here to save Murphy and makes a new plan to kill the monster, according to which one of his companions will go out to distract the monster while the second will go to save Murphy. And the third companion, that is Alex, will do the job of killing the monster. While making their plan, the monster starts knocking loudly from the outside and these people get scared. After that, the monster breaks a window. The head of the hunter, Sam, falls near them. Seeing this, they also get scared. These people also start repairing the broken window from where the monster threw his head because they knew that the monster would break the window and come inside. Meanwhile, Alex tells Charlie that the monster is still on your target. I can see everything from the CCTV. You just shoot him. Charlie, who was very scared, gets a lot of courage in himself and puts the monster on his target. After thinking for a long time, after that, he was about to shoot. But his bad luck. Just before shooting, the monster saw him and breaking all the windows here. He caught Charlie and dragged him away from here. These people understood that now Charlie will not survive. These people start completing their half-made plan and tell Jesse that you will find Murphy and take him to a boat. The same boat on which Sam and all his companions had come. This was told to them by Sam. Meanwhile, he says that somehow I will be able to kill that monster, or at least I will be able to injure him, and all of us will save our lives from here and leave, because it is not a good idea to stay here and lose your life. After completing their plan and after all the preparations of the plan, these people go to sleep as soon as the morning sun came out. These people got up to complete their plan. As per the plan, they leave to find that monster because they have to show themselves. As the prey of the monster, they have to show themselves. And they have to attract the monster and bring it to Alex. On the other hand, we see that Jesse has left to find Murphy and to find the way to the river. Meanwhile, these people did not know one thing, that they have to save Charlie too, because he too is now shown to us alive. The monster did not kill him. In fact, he threw him to his place. Here Charlie, he sees a heartbreaking scene. That along with him, Murphy has been killed by the monster, and Murphy's head, he was now hanging here. With the rest of the heads, Charlie is very scared to see all this, because he understood that the monster will do the same to him. Meanwhile, he hears someone walking nearby, and he also understands that his companions have left the camp. He was even more scared that his companions, Charlie does not feel that he is dead. Will they leave him here? Charlie tries to contact his companions, and because the radio signal is good, he is able to contact. Alex was very happy to know that Charlie is still alive, but all his happiness turned into sorrow when he found out that his friend, his leader, Murphy, is dead. Here Charlie tells them that the monster has left his place and he will soon come to you to kill you. Here we see Jesse, who has not yet found Murphy, because we have already seen Murphy dead. With great difficulty, he found the way to the river. He was shocked. There was a boat here, but the monster had already broken it, because he knew that they will use the boat to escape. At this point, she breaks completely and screams loudly as if today was the same day when her dad was killed by a monster, and that day she had decided that she will become a hunter and kill all the monsters in the world, so that a good person like her dad will not leave this world again. Thinking this, she gets the courage again to kill that monster, and she decides to kill that monster to find the monster. She was wandering in the jungle, but she did not know that the same monster was behind her. As she walks carefully, she comes inside the cabin, and inside the cabin she feels that the monster is behind her and wants to kill her. On the other hand, we see that Jesse's partner was successful in attracting the monster. She had put her life at stake to kill the monster. To kill the monster, Alex also cares about her life, and without wasting time, he aims at the monster. And finally, these people are able to kill the monster. The monster was very dangerous. Before hunting it, these people hunted the monster. These people had won. They thought this, but these people were wrong. The monster that was shown to us, it was an over-monster. His second partner was still behind Jesse. Near the cabin, Jesse now saves herself, comes out of the cabin, and for the first time, she sees the monster. The monster could not see her, and listening to a voice, goes towards the jungle. Actually, she heard Alex's voice, and he went towards Alex. Alex did not even know when the monster attacked her from behind and dragged her away and took her from here, as if she had gone to the place of the monster. Inside, she saw that Charlie was alive. She was happy to see that. But the next moment, all her happiness changed in fear. There were many human heads hanging here. These were all the hunters who had come to hunt these monsters. Jesse knows that if the monster comes here, then both their heads. The next minute, the head must be hanging here. She was about to run away with Charlie, but the next minute, the monster came here. This time we are shown that Alex's condition was very bad. She was injured before, and some monsters had injured her. Jesse runs a fire candle, but the monster is not afraid of her. At the same time, Belly also comes here, and these three together, they try to hunt the monster, but the monster still does not touch them, despite being so close. On the contrary, he attacks Alex and kills him completely. After this, he was about to cut Alex's head, and with this, Jesse understood that for this monster, more than his prey's head is important. She understood that this head is the weakness of this monster. So in anger, she picked up all the heads and started throwing them on the monster and started hurting everyone. After that, she started burning these heads. She thought that by doing this, the monster will become weak, but again, she was wrong. All these actions increase the monster's anger. And in this anger, every time the monster kills all his friends. And now Jesse is left alone to fight him to save his life. At this time, he remembers the moment when a monster killed his dad. That revenge. Everything at this time, Jesse overpowers him. And with courage, he stabs the monster. And then, he comes out of his hideout. And after that, he starts a fire in this jungle. Because he didn't want to see the face of the dead monster. When he came out, we saw that his face was stained with the monster's blood. In his victory, he screams loudly and presses the emergency button so that he can tell everyone about the success of his mission and he can be rescued from here. His victory was huge, but at the same time, he was very sad because in return, he sacrificed all his friends. But anyway, with Jesse's victory, the movie ends here.